And Mina Kimes, with what we know here, Watson's punishment from the NFL still a big unknown. So what is next?
100%. I think it's worth noting that the news on Friday is not the end of the turmoil surrounding Deshaun Watson. What we learned is that the existing criminal charges were not going to move forward, but there are still, of course, these pending civil suits. More details will come out, and it's very likely that the NFL will suspend him. There is precedent of the NFL suspending players accused of sexual misconduct without criminal charges, most notably Ben Roethlisberger. Now, teams seem to not care about that or the pending potential suspension, but I think a lot of fans still care, frankly. A lot of fans are concerned about the volume and severity of these allegations, even without the criminal charges. And, Adam mentioned the Panthers. It's worth noting that's an organization that was sold a few years ago, largely because the previous owner was accused of sexual misconduct. So this conversation is going to be a football story at some point, but the off-the-field concerns and issues will still linger even as we move into that phase.
Yeah, Mina, I think it's incredibly important context. As you said, this is becoming a football story, and we'll continue to talk about it in that frame, but always remembering the really important points that Mina brought up there. Dan, along those lines, let's switch a little bit more to the field.
Yeah.
Who needs a quarterback like Deshaun Watson when it comes to the play on the field?
I think it's the New Orleans Saints. I think that if you give the Saints Deshaun Watson with that defense, they are a bona fide, legitimate day one Super Bowl contender. Now, if I'm the Houston Texans, number one, he's not staying in the AFC. There's no shot that I'm trading him within that conference. Number two, if I am an NFC team, outside of Green Bay, Tampa Bay, the Dallas Cowboys, the Los Angeles Rams, the Chicago Bears because they have Justin Fields, and really the Minnesota Vikings because they just repaid Kirk Cousins, I'm calling Houston and going, what does it cost for us to acquire Deshaun Watson if you believe that your locker room is capable of handling and absorbing everything that likely is going to come with Deshaun outside of the on-the-field stuff?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.